Hello everyone, it's IBack. Welcome to Real.
I think about you more times than I don't. It's hard to comprehend that I won't see you anymore. It's hard to write a song without you coming to the fore. It's hard to see my mum without the one that she adores.
Thank you again for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, for coming.
Very excited.
And just my first question, easy one. What inspired you to become a rapper and songwriter, and how did you come about writing your first song or one of your first songs?
Okay, so originally I started off being a drummer. That was my thing. I played drums for about 7 years. I haven't touched it for a while, but that was sort of my trade. And it was sort of about the time that Aitch, I don't know if anyone knows Aitch, but his Keisha Becky remix, around that time is when I first discovered rap, and that's sort of when I started. Around 2019, towards the end of it, lockdown, that's when I started rapping. I never really listened to rap before that, which is quite odd. I listened to like Taylor Swift, soul, country music, all of it.
Wow, so different.
Yeah, so rap sort of is how I express myself. I guess it's similar to drumming in the sort of like rhythm and stuff, but yeah. 2019, 2020.
Okay.
When
And
I
did you
sort of
start with writing words, or did you start with actually writing music?
I think it was more sort of verses. When it's different to like songwriting as a singer. When you rap, you write verses, and that sort of can turn into a freestyle, then can turn into a song from that. So it was more so always writing on my notes on my phone. I can't ever write on paper because it doesn't come out quick enough. I can't write it quick enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was always on the phone, notes. Just went from there. I used to do like remixes of different songs and challenges on TikTok. Oh no, before TikTok, sorry, it was Instagram.
Oh yeah.
on the Instagrams, and those sort of started doing well, and I was terrible. I wasn't great, and I've just kept at it, and we're here now at Real.
You talk a lot about your stepdad.
Yes.
And he played such an important role for you, which I've notably seen through your tribute film Wayne project.
Recent release, yeah.
Can you share a bit more about his story, and how are you raising lung cancer awareness through your music right now?
Oh, that's a very nice question. Thank you for bringing that up. So yeah, my stepdad Wayne was a huge part of my life, especially like my older years, and for my little sister and my brother. Great man, a brilliant man, and he passed away from lung cancer last October, which is why this year I haven't really released any music or done any shows until recently. And so I wrote Tribute for Wayne to sort of, it was my way of expressing the sort of upset and trauma and channeling it into something, you know, productive and raising awareness, like you said. And yeah, that was, before releasing any other music this year after Wayne had passed away, I sort of went quiet, right? And that was, for me, the most important thing, to get something out that had showed, or to express or show what I'd been through and what's going on in my life before releasing any, like, you know, upbeat music, really. So this year it's just only been Tribute for Wayne that's come out.
What other things are you doing to raise lung cancer awareness? Are you doing anything else? Or?
We did, yes, we did. You've reminded me. We went on I can't remember how long it was, but it was a really massive walk to raise money.
Okay.
And it was on the Seven Sisters coastline, the sea trail, and if you've ever been there, it's amazing, you should go. And it's like along the coast, can be quite dangerous because you're literally on the edge of a cliff. And so we've done that to raise awareness. And we're looking to do walks, so raising awareness walks as well. I'm still gonna, you know, upload music about, you know, cancer awareness and yeah, to help people, if they've been through it, maybe they can relate to my lyrics. And I've had a few people, there was a supporter on one of my live streams, and she said, "This is so strange, and I'm so sorry if this upsets you or not, but I have a St. Christopher," and this is Wayne St. Christopher, this one here. And she said, my mum passed away, oh, sorry, the microphone.
No, it's fine.
My mum passed away from cancer very recently, and I've got her St. Christopher and I wear it too. So even though I'm not that big of an artist yet, just to hear that from someone that I don't even know is pretty amazing. So yeah, it's just to help people who've been through similar things to me.
Oh, that's very sweet. You talked about being on BBC, One Extra, Kiss FM, Croydon FM, Represent Radio, and an interview for BBC Introducing.
Yes.
How did this exposure impact your career, and what was your memorable moment in terms of recognition?
Do you know what? Probably, I mean, the radio interview with Lady Leisha was insane because she's a huge female advocate rapper. It's like crazy. So to have an interview that early on for just my main song that I released, which was Can't Lie, it was insane. That was very cool. And it was live as well. Not a lot of people know that, but I was on the phone and it was live. So that was quite crazy. But my probably proudest moment is the Bryn Faces remix. That was insane. You know the open verse challenges on TikTok? Yes, I'm sure you're aware. Bryn, who was a former contestant on the Rap Game UK, which is a show that is very great. So she was on there, and she's one of the best female rappers, I think, personally. She can sing, she can rap, she's a lovely person as well. And so it was a few days before the deadline for the challenge, and I was in my bed and I was like, right, I've got to write to this, because if I don't, I'll regret it. So I wrote it really quickly, went to bed. The next day, had to go to work, and when I got home from work that day, I recorded it and I posted it. And then the next day, after I finished the shift at about 8 o'clock at night, I got out and I was like, oh my God, the video has blown up. And that was like my first sort of experience of something going massive, right? It had over 200,000, I think it's sitting at now. And for me, that's like insane. I was like, wow. And obviously Bryn saw it and it got round, and I was one of the 3 that were chosen to be on the remix.
Oh, that's so cool.
And went down to her studios a few months later, recorded it, and it's out, and yeah, that was probably the proudest moment. It was a really cool experience.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you.
And going on from that, what would your best advice be for artists who are looking to get exposure? An advice you heard from somebody else or from your experience?
Probably just consistency, being consistent, doing shows, for example, at Real. You guys are amazing. Definitely doing shows, keeping on posting on social media, keep writing as well. And especially if you're an up-and-coming musician like myself, sometimes you're not living life, like you're doing your 9-to-5 job, you're doing things you don't really want to be doing, right? And then you don't have as much inspiration to write. So my advice would be is to keep writing, even if it sometimes feels like a chore. You'll reap the rewards towards the end because you'll be consistent and your work will be getting better. That's what I do. I just try and write every night, and consistency, doing shows, posting. It's quite difficult to post all the time, but you know, that is probably it. And believing in yourself, self-confidence, and the more shows you do and the more music you put out there, the more your confidence will grow, and then you'll be the boss. I must, yeah.
My question is, if being a musician
If
being a musician didn't exist,
I know where this is
what
going.
career or industry would you have probably ended up in?
Does being a drummer count? Does that not count?
Nah, sorry.
Okay. What about does being still sort of in the industry but as a videographer?
Yeah, that counts.
I would love to do that.
Okay.
If I could video my own music videos, I would love to. I need to clone myself. Is that possible? One day, I'd love to do that, definitely. Because I'm into sort of visuals and...
Would it be more like video editing or video...
Both.
The
whole package,
the
I
whole
reckon.
package.
Yeah,
No.
Maybe not like colour correcting and that. Maybe I need a bit more experience with that. But definitely, probably something like that.
Okay.
Or acting.
Oh, acting.
Yeah.
Okay.
That as well.
What sort of role would you like to be in?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe something comedic.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe one day. Harry Styles and turn from singer to actor. All those things.
True. You did.
It's possible.
Yeah. He was good.
I think he's very good.
Yeah.
I love Harry. Shout out Harry.
Yeah. I've seen him in concerts really
Me
nice.
too.
So I guess you already said that before, but do you produce as well as write the lyrics? How do you approach the songwriting process, and do you usually collaborate, or is it like 100% solo thing?
That's a good question. One of my tracks I released called Motive, I produced that. Not a lot of people know that because it's not very big at all. But I produced that for one of my uni assignments, and then I got it sort of mastered so it sounded solid. So I do sort of produce. I don't, at the moment, I'm not doing it for my releases because I'm not at that level yet. I feel like my rapping's definitely above my production skills. But definitely in the future, I'd love to get in the studio with a producer and work alongside him or her. And yeah, I'd love to do that.
Okay.
Definitely.
And do you prefer conveying sad or happier emotions in your songs?
That's tricky because probably happy. But then again, tribute for Wayne, that's what I mean. That was a really special project. And I think I do both, I guess.
Yeah.
But when performing, probably definitely more like upbeat and
Brings people in as
exactly
well as,
motivational. I like motivational rap and cheeky rap as well. Yeah.
Touching about that, what's the reoccurring message throughout your music, and what is the message you'd like to give your listeners?
For me, I've always sort of been like, a popular loner kind of thing. And then in saying that, I feel like now I'm a popular loner, but in my younger years, like in secondary school, I was sort of like bullied a lot and, didn't have any friends. Still don't have a lot of friends, I can count them on this hand. But you guys are friends, so exactly. But yeah, so I guess it's just, for me, I don't really have a specific message. I don't know if that's good or bad. But I feel like all of my songs, they do have a message in them, right? But there's not as an artist, I'm not giving a message yet because I don't know what that would look like.
Okay.
I guess it's just I'm trying to make a name for myself, and through that I hope that people will find that inspirational or find an artist that they now want to listen to. So possibly that.
If you could gain a new skill or ability instantly, what would you choose and why?
Good question again.
It could be music related, it could be
or it could be anything.
Something else, yeah.
I mean, this is not a skill, but possibly the skill of being able to get into important venues with important people and network in there, and then,
Yeah.
But definitely cooking.
Oh, cooking.
I'd like to be better at cooking. I mean, I'm not bad.
Yeah.
But I'm scared of cooking chicken. I think everyone is.
Really?
Are you scared of cooking chicken?
I'm vegetarian.
You're vegetarian. Well, that solves it. That solves it.
I'm not scared.
Maybe I should be a vegetarian. I might be a pescatarian. I love fish.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But yeah, better cook definitely, and being able to maybe be invisible and go into places that everyone wants to be at when they're an up-and-coming artist.
Yeah, because it's very intimidating, right? To go to a group that they're talking together, and then you just want to be like, "Hi, I'm an artist."
Exactly,
Do you want to sign me?
and there's no way of getting in there as well, with all these big names. So maybe that.
Yeah, I guess you gotta,
Yeah.
grab your way to it and
Going up.
literally.
Yes.
And what are your goals now, and where do you see your music career evolving in the coming years?
In the next 2 to 3 years, I hope that I'll have some sort of presence higher than I am now, obviously. I mean, this year I've been doing a lot of shows towards the end of the year. I did Real Meet Squared, that was a great gig, the best. I done a hometown show last week at Arcadia Bar, which was about a 10-minute drive from me.
Okay.
So that was pretty special.
Is that in Southeast
London,
yeah.
Sidcup, Bexley Heath, that's where I'm from. So probably next year, doing shows, getting music out, because I've got a lot of songs in this year that I've been writing, which I'm excited to get out. And yeah, next year, consistently releasing music, doing shows, smashing it.
Well, sounds great. I
Thank
wish you
you.
good luck with that.
Thank you very much. Yo everyone, it's been IBack. Thank you so much for watching. Check out Real, check out all their stuff. See you next time.
Yo, Real, it's IBack. This is Right Away, unreleased track, coming out next year, or possibly this year. Shit, yo. Keep me company. Yeah. It's IBack. Shit, yo. I'm from sick up straight out Bexy Borough. Never fitted in round here, don't get me started cause I might blubber. When you know yourself the way that I do, yeah, it's hard to stutter. When you feel success before it happens, it's a subtle sense of purpose that you can't explain. If I don't make this work, then I'm the one to blame. If my mum's not living comfy in her older age, then I've not done what I've promised, there's no time to waste. Give myself the right away, yeah. I give myself the time to breathe. I manifest, create the person that I dream to be. Chatting with my girl before I sleep, loving our debriefs. My stress subsides when she's underneath these briefs. It's like, never did I think I'd be rapping so smooth like brown tin, Vaseline, lucky me. Face printed on the magazine, cause Karma is my girlfriend and she sure as hell is good to me. Yeah. Shout out Real. Little dance. Yeah, it's like, yo, never did I think I'd be rapping so smooth like brown tin, Vaseline, lucky me. Face printed on the magazine, cause Karma is my girlfriend and she sure as hell is good to me. Yeah, I started training down my local park. Now my stamina is main stage caliber, camera. Get the lights in this action, my presence on the stage guaranteed satisfaction for the ladies and for the guys too. About time a female rapper shows and shines too. All these compliments I'm getting has my face rouge. Stepped off the stage and they yelling one more tune, crazy. What a life. I found a girl that I wanna make my. I've got a family I love for them I die. Got a passion with a gift, so I try to make it big before I'm 25. Yeah, no doubt it's gonna happen. Got my money on me like Russ, that's the pattern. Feel it in my veins, my destiny is rapping. When I'm where I wanna be, shit, I might take up acting. Yeah. Yeah. Right away. Yo, it's like, yeah, never did I think I'd be rapping so smooth like brown tin, Vaseline, lucky me. Face printed on the magazine, cause Karma is my girlfriend and she sure as hell is good to me. Thank you very much. IBack, remember the name. Boom. Thank you. Is it alright? It's hard to comprehend that I won't see you anymore. It's hard to write a song without you coming to the fore.